Tell him to hang on while I put the baby to bed. It was when Rob McElhenney rang and I was just heading upstairs with my son Albie that the weirdness of my current life hit home. I was in a situation which probably no other footballer has ever been in, playing in the 5th tier of English football, and yet, outside the Premier League, one of the most talked about players in the game. That's me, Paul Mullin, Wrexham striker. Formerly of Morecambe, Swindon, Tranmere and Cambridge, now doing fashion shoots with GQ. They put me in a pair of shorts worth thousands of pounds. I'm used to paying a tenner at Matalan. I'm not daft. I know that while I'm a good footballer, it's Wrexham's owners who have brought that attention to the club. Knocking in 47 goals in one season isn't bad, but it doesn't get you a Disney Plus documentary. Having Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney sat in the stands does that. And yes, before you ask, they are, irritatingly, just as nice and caring and fun and honest as they come across on TV. Forget the fact they are big Hollywood stars. The club is lucky to have owners who behave like normal people. Make no mistake, people in Wrexham care about Ryan and Rob because they are lovely individuals, not because they are famous. It's because they are great people that Welcome to Wrexham has been such a hit. The idea of breathing new life into a sleeping dragon is a good one, but without their attitude of wanting to transform a community and improve the lives of those within it, the show would never have taken off. By taking on this famous old club, Rob and Ryan not only created a documentary, but a new chapter in tens of thousands of people's lives. For me, personally, it's been transformational. The day-to-day existence of a National League footballer isn't glamorous. We don't spend our lives running away from paparazzi outside top London nightclubs. A lot of my time is spent wandering around Tesco and emptying potties, although it is changing rapidly. I parked in Liverpool city centre recently and ran 50 yards to the Apple store to get an iPad and was stopped for 6 selfies. It takes me by surprise sometimes because people talk to me as if they actually know me. "All right, Paul, mate. How are you doing?" I'll look at them and think, hang on, I've literally no idea who you are. I suppose that's the great thing about the show. They don't show us as footballers. They let us be seen as everyday people experiencing the highs and lows of normal life. In my case, that has meant shining a spotlight on our wonderful little lad Albie and how his autism affects our daily lives as a family. I quickly got used to watching Welcome to Wrexham. Just like millions across the world, me and my partner Molly would sit down in front of the TV every week, but the emotion I'd feel when Albie popped up on screen was so overwhelming that it wasn't unusual for me to start crying. When it came to the last episode of Season 1 and that infamous playoff game in May 2022 against Grimsby, I wasn't in any way prepared for how what I saw on screen would affect me. Footage of me taking a penalty was interspersed with clips of me playing with Albie in the garden. It showed what I already know so well, that taking a penalty in a football match can never compare with being at home with my beautiful son. They got that so right. Yes, it was a big moment, but the perspective that Albie has brought into my life meant that when I kicked that ball, I felt no pressure. I was ice cold. It was just a kick in a game. I put the ball on the spot and scored. I admire that about Rob and Ryan. They are never fallen into the football is everything trap. Yes, it's massive, and it matters to people on a very deep emotional level, but it's nothing compared to the health and happiness of your loved ones. Truth is, if someone said stop football tomorrow and all your worries with Albie will be over, I'll shake their hand and say, sound. That's why everything in this book is intertwined. In telling my Wrexham story, I want to take you into a world where football and family, hope and despair, disappointment and elation, Rob and Ryan are rolled into one.